what are people struggling with the most? And there's one common denominator in all of us, and it's a pandemic today. Like if there is a pandemic, it's this one. I'm not enough. I'm not enough. So we develop insecurities, we develop this limiting self-talk. Well, I can't do that. That's for the other guys, it's for the other girls. I can't make that kind of money. You know, I could never meet that kind of person who's got some of these thoughts, beliefs, rather, right? Pretty much all of us. So for you guys, what do you struggle with? So when you wake up in the morning and you're like, fuck, I'm gonna attack this day, but it's like, what do you struggle with?
Lack of motivation to get up and actually go to the job that I don't really like, but I do go to it because it pays for.
Got it. So he struggles with going to a job that he doesn't like. So you're lacking motivation. Got it. And why are you in that job?
Like I said, the reason why I do what I do is because I have 2 kids, I have a wife, I have things I have to take care of, and in order to be successful and try to reach the goal of becoming an artist and an entrepreneur, I have to face dealing with this 9 to 5, unfortunately, because I don't think I have enough in me to find something else other than what I'm doing right now.
So you don't have it in you.
My thought process is I feel like sometimes when I get up in the morning, I'm confident, I got this, I can do this. I get up, I go to work. The next day as I wake up, I'm like, I don't think I can do this. Why am I still here?
God, I really hope to God that your job is not in the solar company. Because that'd be fucked up. It's like, I hate you guys! Fuck you all, I'm out!
Well, I think a lot of things you said about just your mindset and switching that gear into, instead of waking up with, oh, I can't do this, to I am enough and I am going to be able to get up and do it. That's something that I've been practicing and learning how to do every day. So the fact that I'm here right now and listening to that, it's truly amazing. It's a sign, it's a blessing that the universe is saying. Hopefully that everybody gets that here, that you are enough. I am this, I am that. So eventually, this job I'm working for, it's going to be long gone because where I'm heading is going to be a lot better.
Amen. He should be a motivational speaker, true. Yeah. What kind of artist do you want to be?
I want to be a rapper and a singer. I'm a rapper and a singer right now.
Oh, very cool.
I sing, I rap, I write all my lyrics. Freestyle-wise, I'm not really good at freestyling, but hey, we try.
We get there. Very cool. All right, so, but you lose motivation during the day, right? So you wake up excited, I got this bitch, I'm going to kill it, and then all the brakes are put on. What happens?
My subconscious mind takes over, just like you said. I start thinking about things that I've done before, past issues, past memories, things that I know I fucked up on, that when I look at my kids, I'm like, man, if they knew what I did or the things that I have been doing, how are they going to treat me? How are they going to look at me? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So my goal is to kind of just teach them that if I can become successful and if I can become an artist and achieve the things that I want to achieve, that anything is possible, and that even if someone says no, you can do it.
So what happens if you don't achieve that? What happens if you...
I don't have another plan. I'm going to do it. I just don't know how.
Okay, got it. So you're committed to doing it.
Yes, sir.
But you don't know how.
Yes, sir.
And so not doing it is not an option.
Not an option. I have no other plan.
But why haven't you quit this fucking job yet?
Like I said, I don't think I have the mentality to find my own route yet. I'm doing my 9 to 5, and that's kind of it, I guess.
So how bad do you want this?
Pretty bad.
I disagree. I think you're full of shit.
I agree. I agree. I get it. I feel like if I did have enough
Took
motivation...
2 fucking seconds.
Yeah.
Like, yep, I'm busted.
Yeah.
Busted.
You're right, though. I get it. You're right. I feel like I have a lack of motivation, and I think that I haven't taken enough initiative to find something that I'm good at other than my 9 to 5.
Okay, so, and here's what happens. And this is beautiful, because we all do this shit. We talk ourselves out of things or into things based on fucking fear. If he wanted this thing 100% and he was so fucking committed to its life or death. You have how many kids?
I have 2.
Can I just be open with you for a minute?
Yep.
Like all out.
100%.
When you're kids, and just go with me here, if you don't fucking change this shit, when you're kids, you lose. Now what? What are you gonna do?
To be honest, I have no idea.
The only way you can save the child's life is to do what you just said you were gonna do. Quit the job, find your shit, become the artist, move to Hollywood, do the thing that's necessary to save that kid's life. Are you gonna do it?
Yes, sir. Without a question.
So you see the difference? When we don't want things bad enough, we bullshit ourselves with stories. Well, you know, I talked myself out of it at 10 a.m. But at 7 a.m., I was happy. But at 10 a.m., my subconscious mind, and I'm not making fun of you, I'm making a point for all of us, we all do it. When we get into this place of complacency, it's like, well, of course life is difficult. Of course I don't have money. Of course I have to be in this job. It's my cross to bear, and we have now these stories that keep us fucking stuck. I mean, who's tired of being stuck? Who's done with that shit? Anyone? Woo! Don't be shy, you guys. Raise your fucking hands. Who's tired of being fucking stuck? And if you're not, talk to Russ. We gotta talk. We gotta move these kids along. So what are you gonna do?
Well, I guess we'll figure out what I'm good at other than making music, and let's get at it. You know what I mean? I think being here in general was a start for me. Even though I don't really have a clue where my path is going to take me, I think being here in the first place and listening to people and their experiences and things that they've gone through, I can figure something out.
Where are your parents?
My father and my mother, they live kind of down from me. They still live in the Riverside area where I live. I'm from Reno Valley. They kind of live by me, but I'm currently staying with my wife and her family. That's where we're staying.
But your parents are split?
No, they're together. They're together. I actually lost my real mother back when I was 8 years old. She had a brain aneurysm, and it was a very difficult time. But then, my stepmom, we're not really the best of friends or anything like that, but I kind of just trying to focus on being myself and creating value, not only for myself, but for my family.
Yep.
And, hopefully one day I can rekindle with my stepmother and maybe make something happen of it.
Got it. So your mom passed when you were 8?
Yes, sir.
Right? So that happened. Did that affect you in any way? Does that show up today?
To be honest, it's very blurry. I do remember the minute that happened. I remember her falling. I remember the whole, shebang. And then I even remember saying my last goodbyes to her at the hospital. But other than that, everything else was kind of blurry. I grew up with my father would, not treat me wrongly, but, be more stern because of the things, all the mistakes that have happened prior to even me being born. And I think it just took a toll on him. And,
Sure.
I grew up in a difficult situation.
So I'm going to ask you a question that may not be conscious back at the age of 8. I just want to know how you receive this question. Do you feel that when your mom fell, that you could have done something to help her or save her?
Most definitely. I even remember the minute when she did. I was pretty much standing there in panic mode. I didn't know whether I should go run over there or not. And first thing that my dad said was, "Take your brother to the fucking room. Go to the room right now and call 911." So I didn't really have another choice but to kind of be panic mode and, okay, I'm going to go to the room and wait and see what happens. What's happening to mom,
Yep. So what stories did you build around you not saving her?
I don't think I took it very personally as it's my fault that I didn't do anything. I just feel maybe I could have stepped in and tried to do something. I was too young, so I had no idea what CPR was, nothing like that. I didn't even know what was really going on.
So you felt helpless?
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah. Do you feel helpless today when you have going on with your job?
I feel helpless sometimes when it comes to trying to do stuff for my kids. I give them the world, I give them everything when it comes to food, when it comes to toys, you name it. But I feel like I'm not doing enough,
Because of the job, that sucks.
Definitely.
Right. So your world right now, because you feel stuck, is you feel helpless, like I don't know what to do, which is what you said, right? Can we connect that to you not knowing what to do with your mom?
That could be connected. I never thought about it like that.
Yeah, that's my job. So you fix the mom thing, your world will open the fuck up. You will know exactly what to do.
I appreciate it.
Give me a huge round of fucking applause.
I'm a badass.
Who's a badass?
I'm a badass.
Who's a badass?
I am.
What's your name? First name?
My name is Jay Reese. I'm an artist from
Yes,
Reno
he is.
Valley, California.
Fuck yeah, you are.